This is a deep sleep hypnotic audio by Vicky Tunnelly of Trance for a Change. If you have trouble sleeping at night, this track will help you to achieve a deep state of relaxation, drifting off into restoring and nourishing sleep. For best results, listen to this every night when it's time to sleep, or you can adapt it to listen in the daytime in a comfortable armchair if you're feeling stressed, tense, or anxious. Only listen to this audio when it is safe to do so. Do not listen whilst driving or operating machinery. And do not follow the tensing exercises if you have current or chronic injuries in those areas. In these instances, you may just imagine those areas of the body relaxing without physically moving. If you feel any cramp or pain during the exercises, please discontinue and speak to a medical professional. So settle yourself comfortably in bed or in a comfortable chair and just allow your attention to drift to your body and notice how that feels. There may be different sensations. You can just lie back and be aware of those. Notice how your body is supported by the bed or chair, which can allow you to enjoy a deep, sinking sensation as you feel yourself connected to the surface in a way that is comfortable, giving you a sense of safety and security. Perhaps noticing the weight of the duvet, blanket or sheets that are covering you, and how it feels to enjoy noticing that. And if you have no blanket, then just notice the quality of the air around your body and how peaceful that air can feel. To begin, we're going to work with the breath and the attention. And in doing so, we will comfortably relax and release all the muscles of the body. Because the more you can physically relax, the more you can mentally relax. And sometimes we don't even realise we're holding tension in the body until we let it go. And as these exercises become more familiar, they'll be easier to do every time. And I will direct you to tense and relax certain muscle groups. Remember to breathe in whilst tensing and then breathe out whilst relaxing. Really noticing the different sensations in the body between being tense and relaxed. And focus strongly on the muscles that you're tensing and how it feels, compared to how a relaxed muscle feels when you let go. So just settling down now and taking in a breath for the count of 3, breathing out for the count of 6. And as you exhale, just imagine your body sinking deeper down into that mattress or that comfortable chair. Breathe in for the count of 3 and out for the count of 6. Do this a few times, each time focusing on the breath, feeling your body relaxing, releasing stored tension, letting it go. And after a moment or two, you can start to breathe again in a way that is natural and comfortable for you. Breath just happens all by itself. And bring your attention now to the top of your head and scalp and your forehead. As you breathe in, think of those muscles of the brow and just go through the physical act of tightening these muscles by raising your eyebrows as high as you can. Hold this position for the count of 5 and then release, releasing the breath at the same time and letting any tension in this area flow away, and give yourself a space of around 10 seconds where you just observe the increasing sense of comfort in your forehead and skin softening and smoothing now. And move your awareness to the tiny muscles around your eyes and eyelids. Squeeze them tightly shut for the count of 5. And then relax that tension, letting it go. Release and relax. Out for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sinking down now. Continue to breathe smoothly and deeply as you bring your focus onto your cheek muscles, mouth and jaw. Breathe in and smile as if you just met someone you are really pleased to see, as wide as you can. Hold that smile for the count of 5 and then release. Let go. Breathe out and feel your skin smooth and soften, relaxing even more deeply. Counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Notice the area of your mouth and jaw. Clench your jaw tightly, stretching your mouth downwards and to the sides, pressing your mouth and your teeth together, and then relax for the count of 10, softening the skin, releasing the tongue, unclenching the teeth, and allowing the jaw to drop. And if you need to open your mouth, that's fine. Do whatever you need to do to feel that relaxation flowing through you now. Thinking of your neck and shoulder muscles. Some people carry the weight of the world in their shoulders, all their problems pushing them down. With just the thought of that giving rise to feelings of tension. If you feel the weight there, I would like you to imagine a coat hook outside a door. Make it vivid in your mind and just imagine lifting the weight off from your shoulders and hang it on the hook. Maybe visualizing something like saddlebags or a rucksack with all your stuff in it. All the things you don't need to think of right now. And just removing that weight from your shoulders and placing it on that hook there. Once you've done this, shrug your shoulders into your ears, lifting them and holding for the count of 5. And then relax them out for the count of 10, dropping those shoulders firmly and quickly down. And just get a sense of feeling lighter. That's better. And then imagine walking through that door, noticing the colour of it, the texture and design of it. Opening the door and walking away from those worries, away from that weight. They'll still be there in the morning if you need them. But right now, you've started your journey. move your awareness into your chest muscles. Take a deep breath and allow your chest to expand, and then release your breath with a big sigh out, letting your chest cavity contract, and enjoy the sensation of contrast as you count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clench your stomach muscles now by sucking that stomach in for the count of 5, and then release quickly for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow those muscles to relax, sinking deeper into the bed, and just enjoy that feeling of heaviness. And bring your focus to your buttocks area and clench those cheeks, holding that tension for the count of 5, drawing in the pelvic muscles at the same time, and let go, release and relax as you count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move your attention into your arms. Working together, you can squeeze the muscles of the biceps at the top of the arms by curling your arms upwards, as if to show those muscles for a weightlifting prize, and then relax them down. Let them flop back, feeling the nice, comfortable weight of those arms relaxing and resting for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Continue to breathe deeply and softly, enjoying that feeling of being relaxed as you move your awareness into your back. And you can just imagine your back relaxing into the mattress or chair. Feel the support and the comfort. No need to try to move your back, just letting it settle as you move your attention to the muscles in your right leg, and lift that leg slightly, pulling the foot towards you, then curl your toes away from you, pointing out, and just lower and relax that leg, and count from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Repeat with the left leg, lifting slightly. Pull the foot towards you and then curl your toes away from your body, holding for the count of 5, and then relax out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just breathing softly now. You can remember that when you relaxed your shoulders, you went through a door. In your mind's eye, just see yourself standing the other side of this door now. And all the things you need to do, have to do, or want to do are now behind this door. You are on the other side now, and you can turn the key in the lock, secure in the knowledge that you can leave all those daytime worries and concerns behind. Slip the key into a pocket, stored away for later when you want to re-enter this world of things. But for now, you can take your first steps into this new place, a journey inside your mind. Nobody wanting anything and nobody needing anything. And as you walk, you can feel the easy way your body moves, arms swinging gently from side to side as you walk comfortably and naturally down a slowly winding pathway which curves gracefully around, going down and down into the valley below. And perhaps you can notice the gentle sun warming your skin, making you feel comfortably warm. There are trees and hedges and everything looks green and lush, with birds singing in the distance and soft white clouds floating by, reminding you of candy floss or big fluffy pillows that are clean and fresh. You can just imagine what it would be like to be supported by one of those clouds. That feeling of sinking down, absorbed by the reflection of the sky and the clouds, just drifting by peacefully and calmly. And as you watch those clouds drifting by in the soft, warm sunlight, you can notice a great sense of peace and relief flowing through you, knowing that the world keeps turning and it can be so nice to just drift, to let go and feel that sense of calm and peace flowing through you, so that with each step you take, the calmer and more relaxed you become. Each step you take becomes easier and easier as you feel light and carefree, drifting down, experiencing that comfort and that sense of calm through each and every fibre and muscle of your body. A body that knows how to relax, how to unwind and let go. As your mind drifts, noticing all the sights and sounds around you, it seems as if you've been walking only for a short time when you come across a country cottage nestled at the foot of the valley. It looks so inviting and cosy. You wander up to it and open the gate, walking through the front garden, becoming aware of the amazing fragrances surrounding you. Lily of the valley, thick banks of lavender and climbing roses, an array of flowers all blooming at once, fragrant and perfect, adding splashes of colour all around. And there's a quality of a lazy Sunday afternoon here, where you could just imagine falling asleep beneath the branches of an old apple tree, listening to the drone of insects in the distance. Maybe a honeybee collecting nectar from the pollen-laden flowers. Everything feels droopy and drowsy and warm. And this place is so inviting, so welcoming. And you walk towards a terraced area in the garden, where there's the most wonderfully cosy looking chair you have ever seen. And making your way over to it, you settle down into the deep padded cushions to relax and just enjoy this moment. You feel safe and protected, and you know that this country cottage and this garden and everything in it are all here for your use. In your mind, you are the owner of all these things, and this special place is always here, waiting for you. You feel cozy and warm, languishing and letting go of every thought and every distraction as you nestle into this fabulous chair, finding yourself letting go even more, becoming absorbed inside as your eyes begin to close. And you notice behind your closed eyelids those muted colours of the inner mind, being aware of those patterns and shapes inside that guide you down into a space inside, deep, deep down, a space where you can feel even safer, even more protected, calm and peaceful, relaxed. And that relaxation continues, getting deeper and deeper as you drift off into a wonderfully nourishing sleep. And you can drift in dreams, and dreams can take you to many different places, soaring free from the body. The mind can be liberated, unfettered, disengaging from that outer world and entering into that wonderful realm of sleep. And it's interesting to know that we all know how to find that land of sleep, knowing that we can just go through a portal in the mind, a doorway, an entrance into that land of sleep, where we can just drift and dream and explore whatever we want to, whenever we need to. And it's something we can do naturally and easily, something you can do naturally and easily. And you remember watching a baby sleep. And as that baby sleeps, you can see the way its eyes sometimes move beneath the eyelids, all the twitches of a dream, or even just wind, and how comfortable and calm that baby can look. And some babies can sleep so soundly that if you look at a baby from the outside, sometimes you need to look very closely just to see if they are moving at all. And you can imagine how you would look from the outside if you were sound asleep or pretending to be sound asleep. The way your chest might rise and fall with the breath. How those eyes would be softly closed. And how the skin of the face would be soft and loose. How that jaw would be slackened. And how you would lose yourself in the space between the words. In that twilight place where you think you're in one place and you find out you're somewhere else, somewhere even more dreamy. A sense of soothing soft light calming you right down now as you settle and begin to dream. And some people will dream of the waves on the shore of a beautiful beach, and they will notice that the waves flow in and out, almost as if the universe is breathing, flowing in and out with every breath. And in the daylight, you can see the sun reflecting off the turquoise-coloured sea, and it can look like millions of diamonds twinkling out there as far as the eyes can see, all the way out to the distant horizon where the sun and the sky meet. How far away that is. And perhaps those dreamers will taste the salt in the air and notice what the sand feels like as they pick up a handful and let it slip away through their fingers. Soft and white, dry and gritty. They might even wonder at the fact that sand and glass seem very different, and how one thing can become another thing, and how interesting it can be to notice how being awake can almost be the same thing as being asleep sometimes. As there'll always be times when we don't notice much at all. Like when we leave a room on an errand and forget why we did that. Maybe times when you just put your keys down and then forget where to look for them. Sometimes it's a name or a phone number that just drifts out of your mind. We can feel unfocused and fuzzy around the edges. And yet when we are asleep, we can feel awake in our dreams and notice very much. Perhaps noticing colours and textures and becoming deeply absorbed in that dreamscape now. And on a beach, there are many different types of people. There may be children playing and building sandcastles, running up and down with their colourful buckets and spades, and pouring water into the holes they've just made. watching that water just be absorbed totally by the sand, as if it was never really there at all. And they might squeal and laugh, and you can notice how carefree they might look, pleased with themselves, really enjoying the simple pleasures in life, delighted with a day by the seaside. You might also find the beachcombers walking along the beach, enjoying the fresh exercise and searching for interesting shells or fossils or bits of driftwood that might be washed up on the shore. And as they walk, they get a really good sense of their limbs moving, with that wonderful inner flow, the satisfaction they might feel if they came across an interesting coin or some pirate treasure hidden from view, just waiting to be discovered. Then there are the sunbathers and sun worshippers, lying flat out in the sun, becoming perfectly tanned or maybe a bit too red, stretched out like cats might do sitting near a toasty log fire or curled up next to a radiator, because cats know how to really let go and drift right down into those cat naps. And cats can find those sleep portals very easily, drifting away, finding comfort, detaching from all the stresses of a cat's day. And those sunbathers there, really just noticing the sensation of the sun on their bare skin, and how it feels to be so comfortable and so lazy that there's just no need to move, no need to even lift one finger, as their bodies seem to get heavier and heavier, relaxing into deep comfort, their hands relaxing, their arms relaxing, their chest, stomach and hips relaxing, and that relaxation continuing all the way down their legs, right to the tips of their toes, and even their breathing relaxing as they enjoy the peace and the calm and the sunshine warming them comfortably warm. Then there are the dog walkers and kite flyers, ice cream eaters and volleyball players, all enjoying their time on the beach. And even more interesting are those that love the sea, perhaps imagining how it might feel to be rocked gently to and fro whilst taking a trip on a boat. The waves are gentle and serene, that wonderful rocking motion, just like when a mother rocks a cradle, sends you into a deep sleep. And once again those dreams can flow so easily. You can hear the lap of the water and the gurgle as it swirls around, gently lapping against the sides of the boat. That peaceful sway, taking you down deeper and deeper as you think about those deep sea divers and the tranquil depths of the sea, way down there, where everything is serene and quiet. Deep, deep down, beneath the ocean, those amazing coloured fish darting this way and that, so graceful, dancing together, going with the flow, knowing just where to go and what to do as the bigger sea creatures drift slowly along the seabed. Deeper down, those whales, huge and silent, drifting along those deep, dark depths, with that inky indigo blackness all around. And you can just imagine listening to the whale song in the dark serenity of that place, and how calming that might feel. That sense of deep inner peace, away from all distractions, drifting free, no worries, no concerns, and just allowing yourself to enjoy now a deep sense of well-being, of nourishing rest, everything slowing down as you surrender yourself now to that gentle experience, a gentle comfort, a peace flowing through you. With every breath in, you breathe in peace. And calm. And with every breath out, you let go of negative thinking, letting go of tension, and just very slowly let your mind slip away now. That's right. Slip away, softly away, deeper down, down into comfort, into that quiet space inside. Remembering what it feels like to be sound asleep. Reflecting on a time in the past where you really tried to stay awake, perhaps listening to a very uninspiring presenter, or during an old movie late at night. Maybe a time when you were listening to a really boring friend who talked and talked till your mind just switched off and wandered away, and it was all you could do to just nod your head and pretend to be present in that moment. But just being aware of that drifting away in your mind, becoming absorbed in that sensation and the restful feeling of floating serenely. And I'm sure you may have watched a film one time where someone lay on a bed of roses, and just imagining the softness of those velvety petals all around you, exotic scent drifting through the air as you curl up, feeling warm and calm, that sense of peace continuing to flow through you now. Nothing disturbing that peace, that calm, as all of the sounds and distractions appear to be a long, long way away in the distance, drifting in dreams. Comfortably absorbed, easily letting go, drifting free now, going deeper into your own inner mind as you find your relaxed, comfortable place, experiencing that comfort, the soothing of the mind and the body, drifting further down, loosening and relaxing into the space between the words. A sense of wonderful well-being flowing through you as you enjoy that sense of contentment, the feeling of peace, being absorbed by every cell, every fibre of your body, breathing in peace and calm, drifting and letting go now, drifting free, a gentle, quiet relief and sense of calm surrounding you now as you go deeper and deeper into a wonderful and natural, nourishing sleep.